against the Hawks Sunday, taking nothing away from that win. Trae Young's injury obviously affected Atlanta. Hurt the ankle in the third when he stepped on the foot of referee Sean Wright. And you could tell there he was in pain. Young did not return. His status for tonight is uncertain. Tim Bontemps, Malika Andrews with the latest.
Hawks coach Nate McMillan said Monday was a get what you need day for his team. What Atlanta really needed, though, was good news about Trae Young's sprained right ankle. An MRI revealed a bone bruise in Young's right foot, and the Hawks listed him as questionable for Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals Tuesday night against the Bucks. But that didn't change the level of concern Atlanta had about its star and his availability for the biggest game of the Hawks season. That's the head of our snake, Hawks forward John Collins said. That's the last thing I want to see. I hate to see it, and I'm just hoping and praying he's going to be okay. For more on the Bucks, here's Malika Andrews.
Tim, you mentioned the Hawks used the phrase head of the snake when talking about Trae Young. Well, the Bucks invoked the same verbiage, and they're preparing as if he's going to be out there playing in Game 4. They want Atlanta's best shot as they try to take a 3-1 lead. And in order to do that, they want to get off to a faster start, because as much as they appreciated Chris Middleton's fourth quarter effort, they don't want to have to rely on that sort of heroic performance in order to win. And Giannis Antetokounmpo said that comes one stop at a time, one possession at a time. Pat Connaughton told me that means paying attention to detail from the opening tip in order to take a dominant lead heading back to Milwaukee.
Let's bring in Kendrick Perkins to break this one down. Trae Young's status is up in the air, obviously. It's safe to say he's not going to be 100% even if he goes. So how do the Hawks need to adjust their game plan? Let's assume he's in there. How do they adjust even though he's not going to be 100%?
Well, the others have to step up. Look, they signed Bogdanovich this past offseason stage to a nice contract. He has to elevate his game. He's a guy that could go for 20 plus. They might need to start Gallinari. He's been playing terrific basketball this postseason, providing a spark off the bench. John Collins, featuring him on the low block, giving him some touches. Look, the others have to step up. Lou Will, you in ATL, you haven't had a good postseason, but here's your time to elevate and help your team out. But I still think even a 50 or 60% Trae Young is capable of going out there and scoring 20 points tonight, say. So They're going to have to get it done collectively. They're going to have to hang their hats on the defensive end and get stops. Make it an ugly game. Muck it up. Get it in the trenches. Don't let Giannis get to the paint. So they're just going to have to find a way to win. It may be ugly, but at the end of the day, do it together.
You know, on that note, though, if you're the Bucks, you have got to go for the jugular then, knowing this, right? And that 20-point fourth quarter by Chris Middleton the other night was incredible to watch. And afterwards, Giannis said he trusts Middleton to death. That was the quote. And that if Middleton asks for the ball, they'll feed it to him. What do you want to see from both Giannis and Middleton tonight?
Well, I want them to, like my grandparents used to tell me, boy, don't get up from that table without finishing your food. I want them to finish their food. Come out early. Look, you have a golden opportunity to win this Game 4, so you don't have to come back to Atlanta because you'll win Game 5. So come out, get out to an early start, dominate the paint, lock in defensively. Do what you do. Don't wait till the last moment to take over the game. I would love to see Chris Middleton get off to a great start. Giannis has been terrific in the first, second, and third quarter. Now it's time for Chris Middleton to have a great game from the start to the finish, not just having a great performance in the fourth quarter like he did last game. Great start, take the crowd out of it, and I think they'll be just fine.
Chris Middleton had scored 30 combined points in games 1 and 2, and then had a career high, tying it with 38 points in Game 3. It was so good. So we'll see what happens tonight. Perk, by the way, I cannot imagine you ever not finishing your food. Really? Was that a thing? I'm just saying. Thank you, Perk. Much more.
And who will be Robin, Perk?
Well, you know what, Charlie? I've been getting a lot of heat from my peers, my guys, my former coaches, and saying, Perk, kill all that Batman and Robin.
They literally, we'll kill the conversation. There you go.
It looks like the haters have won today. One win for the haters.
No, they never win. They will never win.
Hey, they blacked Perk out. They got the dub.
Hey. Listen, Dominique is not hating, man. It's not hating. It's called constructive criticism. Okay, so look, I'm going to go with Giannis to dominate tonight. They don't have an answer for him. I'm going to go with Giannis to dominate. I said he should average 40 in this series. John Collins can't guard him. Capella can't guard him. No one that could guard Giannis. Giannis should have a field day tonight. I'm going with Giannis to dominate tonight in Game 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I was on the other side of that Batman-Robin discussion, so I'm going to stick with my guy, Giannis. He's been the guy that they built this around. He's the guy that they are scared is going to leave if they don't do right by him. So he's the guy who needs to and will come up big tonight. And he's been coming up pretty big all playoffs. It's fair to be critical of him for his shooting, especially at the free throw line and how long it takes him. But he's the guy. He is their offense and he is their defense. He's the guy who's going to come up big tonight if they're going to win, and I think he does. Starts and gets them to the house real early so they can rest up because ain't nobody feeling good on this shortened off season right into another season, right into the playoffs. That is going to impact the NBA Finals, I think. So the Suns missed a chance last night to get closer to them getting some rest, and I think that the Bucks are going to get closer to that also. They're not going to miss this opportunity. I don't see them let the Hawks get another one in this series.
What will be their third straight win should they get the win again tonight? And
Haters win again.
Nick, earlier in the show, you had said that Trae Young is the most important player in this game. The haters will never win. Listen to me. You said that Trae Young was going to be the most important player in this game. Look, he has a bruised right foot. He said he's going to play, but do you see him being ultra productive like he has been, minus the last quarter of the Game 3?
I think I'm not going to say ultra productive, but I think that Trae Young has showed a lot of people not only how talented he is, but how smart he is. So I think he finds a way to be productive and to help his team, but I think that he needs to be closer to full strength for them to win. So I don't think Trae is going to hurt his team because when they take away certain things, Trae finds a way to impact the game. Even when his shot is not falling, when they're doubling him out of the pick and roll, when they drop off the pick and roll, he hits the threes on occasion when he's feeling good about it. He seemed to have an answer for all the problems that defenses have tried to present to him. So I think that he'll have an answer for what to do with a sore ankle, a bruised foot, but I don't think that's going to be enough to win tonight.
Okay, well, we will find out what happens tonight. There he is. There he is. See, the haters, they'll never win.
Charlie, Dominic, I just want to know who's hating down there in ESPN and keep blacking out my shot.
All right, guys, we have a lot going on tomorrow. Ja Morant joining the show in the morning, and, of course, a double dose of First Take later on in the afternoon. So a lot to look forward to. Everybody, thank you so much. Take them haters off. See you later.
Kendrick, Perkins, don't go anywhere. I need you in a second. Welcome to SportsCenter, everybody. I'm Sage Steele with you for the next half an hour with a lot to break down, starting in the West.